Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Kidnapping reported.
Peter, I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep? Please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care. Perfect.
What's up, Spidey?
Attention unit. Break-in reported in progress. Mobilize on Monk Park.
MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
Officers, be advised. A mugging was just reported. Backup needed in Bloomingdale. Will notify them.
Why wouldn't I? He cleaned up the city.
Ask me. That was Spider-Man.
It's not fair. Spider-Man doesn't have to play by the
207,
rules.
kidnapping
Cops
reported.
do.
Nearest unit,
True.
please respond.
I like the way things
Any
are going.
officers in
That's what I'm
Riverside,
talking
proceed
about.
to the scene.
Stay the course, right?
All units, witness reports a robbery in progress. Suspects armed. Incident is active near Ansonia.
And now for listener emails. May from Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice is love. Nothing but love.
Clear. 1182. Local units, an assault was just reported. Be advised. Please proceed to Columbia.
Every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it?
Every time. Don't move, Spider-Man!
Is this the mosh pit? Great! realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
What's up?
Love it.
Poetry workshop next week.
Oh, man!
Avenue exit. City services is en route.
Report of a mugging. Weapon drawn. Need an officer on scene. Officers needed in Central Park.
You're a lot shorter than I thought.
Muggers never take a day off. Surprise!
Spider-Man is fast. Let him have it, Spider-Man!
10 no more muggers. Ah, I love a happy ending.
Thank you! Wave to my grandma!
That was awesome.
Need backup for a chase in progress. Please respond. Available officers, please proceed to Bryant. Over.
Done. I understand we have another low-information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes. Walking piles of sand. Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point. They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Hi, Herman.
Seriously? Give it up! You're never gonna catch me!
That's what you said last time.
I don't want to hurt you! You'll just slow me down!
Wow, that's considerate. What's the money for, Herman?
Why do you care?
Actually, I don't. Just trying to make polite conversation.
I'm done talking!
But this could be so much more rewarding if we connected on an emotional level. Wait, I forgot. You don't have emotions. Come on, Herman. At least talk to me so we can make it interesting. Herman? Gotcha. Now let's talk.
I said I'm done talking!
Noted. Honestly, Herman, why are you robbing again? You know the police are watching your every move. I mean, we all know you're kind of dumb, but I didn't think you were this dumb. You must be desperate, which means you're not just stealing for yourself. You must be working with someone, or for someone. You can tell me who it is now, or make me punch it out of you later. Your choice.
Enough!
Move, move, move! You know what, Herman? You have like zero personality, but your suit is awesome. Can we talk design details? Maybe later.
Good work, Spider-Man. Did you learn anything about his motive?
I tried, but he's not very talkative. Plus, I think he hates me.
You have that effect on a lot of people.
But you love me, right, Yuri?
I tolerate you.
Wow. That might be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Looks like I got some free time. Maybe now's a good time to look into that mask. Oh, it's MJ. Hey, MJ. You're up late?
Just catching up on the news. Looks like you had quite an adventure with Shocker tonight.
Yeah, he was unusually combative. Anyway, thanks again for dinner. What do I owe you?
How about a favor? You still have that mask from the gallery?
Yeah. I'm actually on my way to the Feast Center now to ask Martin Lee about it.
Martin Lee? Why?
He has a degree in art history. If anyone knows about the origins of that mask, he will.
Just keep me in the loop. Like I said, I think there's a bigger story here, and I plan to be the one to break it.
Sure. So I can call you, like, whenever?
Yeah, whenever, whatever.
So I guess we're talking again. Cool. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. Pardon me!
Move it, Spider Jerk!
Near Atlantic Avenue, please.
Local units respond. Got reports of a break-in. Location is north end of Chinatown.
You might have heard about the robbery at Roseman's auction house. What you probably didn't hear, but my sources confirm, is that the perpetrators were wearing masks. Horrible, demonic faces. Yet another example of the explosion in mass criminals since Spider-Man came on the scene. Let's hear your thoughts. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I see your point, but Spider-Man stopped those guys today. Saying he's like them because he wears a mask isn't fair. It's like prejudice.
Wrong. Here's a little lesson in the English language, my friend. Prejudice means to prejudge someone before you know anything about them. I know all I need to about Spider-Man. He runs around causing chaos, wearing a mask so he doesn't have to answer for his shenanigans, and a flashy costume so he gets attention to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. Now, if I'm a mentally unstable person and I see him getting all this coverage, what am I going to do? It's called copycat behavior, people, and it's ruining New York.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it. You guys are like little kingpins in training. So
You ain't so tough. Come on, guys, we're better. Try doing that to me. I dare you.
drugs are maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5. Or bottom 5. However that works. Probably better if I'm not here when the cops arrive.
Officers needed to assist removing trapped civilians from a car wreck. Mobilize on touchdown.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack. Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Doesn't pay much, but...
Rather live on the street than ask my parents for help.
Peter, what can I do for you?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. Well, she wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where did she find it?
I'm really not sure. What is it?
A replica of an antique Chinese opera mask. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
Well, my father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
God grant me some strength.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
All units be advised. Commercial robbery in progress. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texidor is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
This tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time? We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals. Says so right on the sign.
Open fire!
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. Gotta split before the cops get here. Never know how they'll react to me.
All units advised, a vehicle pursuit is in progress. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
You say hi to my kid? Empire State University, the old alma mater. Handholder of my student loans. You got this. I better be more careful with my adoring public.
You lost?
All units be advised, break-in reported in progress. Additional officers requested near Flatiron.
Can I get an autograph?
Wild guess. Those guys breaking in don't live there.
Just try Spider-Man! Shoot him!
Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Get ready! That's gonna leave a mark!
Pro tip, if you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
Folks, I have to once again defend myself against the spurious claims from McDonald Mac Gargan, aka the Scorpion. Yes, as I fully disclosed, I bankrolled the experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
Attention units. Report received of a narcotics sale in progress. Officers needed in Gramercy. Please copy.
Services is en route. 10-4 will notify once we're on scene and have the lanes clear.
Captain Watanabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot. If anyone... commutes.
Dispatch, send back up. We're securing the scene. All units, 10:30. Armed robbery in progress. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Keep it off.
Would you look at that? Half the crime tower's knocked up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around someday.
This ain't a fair fight! Not how I thought today was business.
The police will take it from here.
Attention units. Witness report of an assault in progress. Incident is active near Times Square. Proceed with caution.
82, any available units? 11.
Literally didn't see that coming. Try hitting me! Spoiler, I hit back. Oh, what? It's not fun getting beat up? Well, sit with that for a while.
You were just in time. They were like animals.
I've always been about the truth. When I was a reporter and a newspaper publisher, I printed the truth. And now as a broadcaster, I speak it. Sometimes it hurts. But it's my responsibility to bring it to you. And the truth is, the city is not quiet. It is not peaceful. It is a disaster waiting to happen. Threats roiling under the surface like a hungry shark just beneath the waterline. Don't let Spider-Man fool you. You are not safe. None of us are.
Units. Civilians are trapped following a vehicle collision. Reported location is near the theater district.
There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by debris. Okay, still need to rescue the trapped civilian. Almost got it!
I had it covered.
I think, hold on! Okay, people are safe. I should clear out so the professionals can get in. This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me. Man, fist goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Watch out! Up in the air, what do we do?
How do we move so fast?
He's hurt!
So, you're all going to jail, where I bet you'll be as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in.
I saw some scary-looking dudes hanging around the Fisk construction site.
I'll see what's going on.
Attention all units. Witness just reported a kidnapping. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Friends, there's a caller on the line we all need to hear from. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I almost got run over by some psychos in a high-speed car chase with the cops. Hey, it's lucky no one got killed. But here's the really messed up part. I saw Spider-Man in the area, and he didn't do a thing to stop it.
Aha! Of course not! Why? Because no doubt, it was too much effort. Spider-Man doesn't like effort. He wants everything to be easy, or he's not interested. Typical of his generation. You know what I blame? The internet. Except for the part of the internet that carries my show, which is performing a great public service.
5 once.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future. Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stop that out. Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Why you want that to me? I did. Come on!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Cops are coming.
We don't need you here right now, right?
65 on the eastbound side of the Manhattan Bridge. Attention unit, we have an armed robbery in a commercial area. Available officers move in on Garvey Park. Thanks for the heads up. Got an 11.
Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Taxi! Wait till they see this at work. What now?
Someone's getting robbed.
Surprise! Spider-Man! Don't let him down, Spidey!
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to jail, so...
You need to think you were the liar. Hey! Is that really him? Alright.
All units advised. Kidnapping reported. Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over.
Near Atlantic Avenue. Please respond code 2.
Got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone.
Over here.
Come on.
As I warned...
Bottom of the Hudson.
Sorry, spider emergency. Not every day you... Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know.
Hey! Regards from the Kingpin!
Wilson Fisk holds
All
grudges.
units, we have a
Who
vehicle
knew?
pursuit in progress. Officers needed at Gracie Mansion. Please copy.
Pull over before this gets worse for you.
You didn't do anything wrong.
You robbed him, but...
Young man, I will pull this car over right now. They're not gonna step up.
Here's your stuff. Gotta shut them. More crooks? This fight's going viral. Glad I stopped that. Too many crazy drivers in the city as it is.
Situation's under control.
Fire once we're on scene and have the lanes clear. Outside the main. Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics sale in progress. Any officers near Central Park, please proceed to the scene.
Spiderman! Hey, guys! Got prescriptions for this stuff?
Fight, son of a... Finally, a real fight! Ready out! Hit it!
Can't believe it! I took down Spider-Man!
Did you see the bump Oscorp stock took today? Check it out. Broke another record. I mean, how high do you think it'll go? New profile pic.
Nailed it. An assault. I better step in.
Spider-Man!
Try and guess how I feel about bullies.
I got him! Now he's just showing off! Come on, spider whip!
Yo, this way! No, over here! I'm Spider-Man!
Spider-Man!
How am I confused? I thought I was Spider-Man! Come on, that guy's clearly the chameleon!
I love laying out bullies.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
This tower. If I was them, I might start thinking about a new name.
Calling all units. Robbery in progress. Suspects are armed. Reported location is near Midtown North. Over.
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they? Guys! Guns to the face is not proper consumer etiquette! Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. When I started, I'd web up the crooks and leave cops a note. Now it's all texts, so impersonal.
About 8 minutes out. Got an 1165 on the east boot.
Tower is so cool, but they're never around to use it. I think they're probably somewhere on the West Coast right now. Probably surfing or something.
Report of a mugging. Weapon drawn. Need an officer on scene. Report came in to Gracie Mansion. Over.
Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out.
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part. For my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crime.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best...
Yuri, I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Get that! What was that? It's Spider-Man! You know what to do! Get cover! He's mine! Get down here!
Back up! For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't care.
Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in. No, for real, I need rent money.
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeiting? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct.
What the hell was that? Clear! Back down!
Fellas, over here! Don't trust those other guys! I'm Spider-Man! Wait, am I Spider-Man? And this is why we got...
Whoop his ass! That shut him up. I don't want to hear about what's going on in your pants. Anybody hear that? Everyone on alert. Spider-Man's here.
Got a funny feeling. Let's get some of the boys up here. If I was you, anyone?
Sweet dreams.
Get him! The boss wants Spider-Man's head! I can't reach him!
Take him down!
Backup? For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live. Get down!
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in! No, for real, I need rent money!
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeit? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct.
Whoop his ass!
Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more Fisk goons.
Got a present for you!
More backup? Guys, Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor!
Look out!
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
man! I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago. P.U.
Are they moving incident traffic to an isolated tag?
Love it.
Attention units. Civilians are trapped following a car accident. Any officers near Madison, proceed to the crime scene.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale. Officers needed south of Houston.
Spider-Man, thanks anyway.
Unit 1182 along North.
Attention units, civilians are trapped following a car crash. Backup requested near Trinity. Over.
From Pier 4 now, show us about 8 minutes.
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment. And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks. Beautiful.
All units. Witnesses are reporting a mugging. Response needed north of Houston.
My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday.
Spiderman, the situation's under control.
Exit. C services is en route.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kinda sweet.
A pairing of opposites, like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. The two work together.
And we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah, definitely.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter, there's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something. Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it. Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Best smokestack picture I ever took. Great light on that one.
No, it's a great.
Perfect. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was.
Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving. Hey Yuri, I'm back. What's this about Shocker robbing a bank? Wasn't he just locked up?
He was. But one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
What's wrong? Here! Show us your face already, you freaking vigilante!
Over here! Over here!
All units, civilians are in need of assistance following an accident. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established...
Thanks, big guy. I thought it was over. You're okay, Levo.
Hold on!
Spiderman! There's a bunch of guys trying to rob the store. The driver must have been hopped up. Caused the whole wreck.
I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
I'm gonna tell everybody.
Spider-Man! Go!
I'm losing them! Gotta catch up. I think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
How's that feel?
Long time no see. Here's your stuff.
Spider-Man.
Stand down! There he is! Open fire!
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Not a chance in hell, buddy! Keep him down
Where are those idiots? Yo.
Let's finish this! Wreck him!
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Heads up! Whoop his ass!
Guys, slow down! The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
Spread out! He's getting weaker. He's mine!
And more of them. No shoving! I'll give you all personal attention!
Regret that! Flank him!
Reinforcements! Okay, I came here to web bad guys and quip, and I'm all out of quips.
Come on!
I'll teach you some respect. Hey!
Come on, bring him down already!
You're gonna have a bad day.
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
Yo, Spider-Man!
Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were we supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon. I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful, but I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy. Herman! Long time no see. Hey, I'm no lawyer, but I'm Pretty sure that's a parole violation. Oops, guess we're stuck in here for a while. Want to play 20 questions? No? How about we thumbless? Okay, face punch it is. Whoa! Your gauntlets are all digital now, aren't they?
Have it your way. You wanna fight? Let's fight!
Man, can't wait to put you back behind bars so we can talk science. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid!
You talk too much!
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Also, how would you measure it? Words per minute, syllables per second, or is now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me! Gotcha!
Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid!
You talk too much!
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one should do? And who determines the ideal ratio of talking versus not talking? Okay, now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me! Quit now, for your own good!
Coming your way!
Stand still!
If you ask nicely, maybe. Remember our first fight? Me so young and stupid, you just stupid!
You talk too much!
Well, that's a matter of opinion. I mean, are there any standard metrics for how much talking one? Now I can do some real damage. Why are you doing this, Herman?
Because if I don't, they'll kill me! Give up before you really get hurt!
Catch! You come clean, I can help you!
You really want to help me? Just let me have the money!
Sorry, not gonna happen. This one's gonna hurt. You know, people don't use banks anymore. You're lucky you found actual cash. If you really want to rob banks, try day trading. It's all the rage. Wait. Oh, no! Oh, come on, Herman! You tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very...
Tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead! They made that very clear!
Okay, you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait. Tell me who you're working for. I can help you cut a deal.
If I talk, I'm dead. They made that very clear.
You're freaking me out, Herman. It's not like you to be afraid of people.
Not even sure these guys are people. Could be anything under those masks.
Wait, did you say masks? These mask guys, what do they want the money for?
Don't know, don't care. As soon as I finish the job, I'm gone.
Give up now and we can protect you!
No way! You ain't seen what I see! You son of a...
Okay, last chance to give up. This time I really mean it!
We're going!
Okay, I was kidding before. Now is your last chance. Seriously. Sorry, Herman. You brought this on yourself. Literally. He was scared and desperate. These demons are everywhere all of a sudden. Okay, Yuri. Shocker's all yours now.
Good work. We have a special cell waiting for him at the raft. We'll make sure he stays behind bars this time.
Also, I'm pretty sure he was working for the Demon Gang.
Demon Gang? Sounds like a Daily Bugle headline.
Hey, the Bugle is a perfectly fine news organization.
Not sure I'd call it news.
Well, I've heard they have some really good reporters. Anyway, have you had any more reports on demon, guys with masks?
Let me get back to you. By the way, how much of a mess did you make inside that bank?
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes. The fight with Shocker took a while. Time to catch up on what I've been missing out in the city.